All right, guys, good morning and welcome to tennis. Welcome to the tennis zone with Adam and another coverage of the Roland Garros. And our match for today is a great match, an interesting match, and it might be
All right,
either a
guys, good
very happy
morning and
match or a
welcome
painful one.
to tennis. Welcome to the tennis zone with Adam and another coverage of the Roland Garros.
Now, Spain won the 15 of the last 20 Roland Garros. So will JODAR, the new talent, the new Spaniard star, continue lifting the torch for Spain on clay, Roland Garros, or will ZVEREV, arguably the best tennis player to not win a Grand Slam, finally gets his Grand Slam? They've never met before. Zverev, sixth semifinalist. On clay, his biggest chance, world number 3 currently, highest 2, 25 titles, gold medal, just missing the Grand Slam, taking on the 19 years old star from Spain. What will matter most here, I would say, not the talent, not the skill. Jodar is talented, especially on clay. The winning streak is just incredible. On clay, 19 to 3, Zverev 17 to 4. What will matter is the energy level, the fitness, because Jodar played at least 4 hours more than Zverev. Now, in terms of the ability aces, yes, Zverev known for his aces, but Jodar hit 27 aces in this tournament so far. Zverev 34. And guess who hit aces against who? The opponent matters when you look at aces, saving break, double break, etc. You know, making break points. Because it's just not the number. Look, who did they face? Jodar has a way tougher draw than Zverev. Zverev was playing at 250 based on the draw, no disrespect, until now. Most of the players were out of the top 50, maybe only one. And then last match he played lucky loser Dijon 106 or 108. Double fault though, it comes at a risk for Jodar. 22 versus 12 for Zverev. First serve percentage is pretty similar, 76% to 73% Jodar. Second serve though, Zverev is way higher, close to 70% versus 55% Jodar. And that's Jodar what needs to work on in this match. His second serve, it's pretty important. Break points, though, Jodar is mentally strong, saved 17. Zverev only saved 5 in this tournament. So this is going to be a very, very interesting match. And when I said the draw tougher, etc., you know, Hodar, when I said he faced tougher draw, blah, 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 it's just compared to his level and who he is, and he just joined the tour recently. Yes, the first 2 rounds not that bad, but the third round, Mickelson can be tough, but not really on clay, arguably. So I'll take that back. Actually, both of them, the draws was pretty much reasonable, manageable draw. I wouldn't say easy, but both of them has a very good draw until now. So now the real talk starts. My prediction: Zverev in straight sets, or scenario Zverev in 4 sets, unless Jodar is really was able to fill the tank full and coming here to fight. So warm up started, match should start soon. All right, guys, match started, and Hodar is serving first. Great serving. The ball comes out from Zverev and is 15. Oh, no, sorry, it's actually in. Love 15. All right. First serve is a fault. Second serve, Hodar. Goes out wide. Backhand from Zverev. Backhand from Hodar. Zverev with the forehand. Forehand center court. Zverev destroying it with the forehand. Court winner. Love 30. And guess what, chat? It rained earlier today in Paris, so the roof is closed, and that's 100% will favor Zverev, even though it's not raining now. These conditions make Zverev even more favorite. The serve and the returns will be perfected. Serves at wide, comes back. Forehand to score. Zverev with the forehand. Oh, almost around the net, but it goes just long from Zverev, 15-30. Thank you for joining. Goes down the tee. Zverev forehand in the net. Good serving from JODAR to come back from the love 30. Big serve comes back. Backhand. Oh, misfiring. Hodar goes long. I think tension. Seems a little tense, Hodar. 30-40. Breakpoint chance for Zverev. That will not be good. Get broken. The Spanish teenager, 19 years old from Spain. Hodar's first Grand Slam appearance at Roland Garros, I believe. A fault. Second serve. And guess what? We have teenage Spaniards winning Roland Garros, of course, multiple times. Roughing it out. First down the tee, backhand up the line. Cross court, Zverev's forehand. Backhand from Hodar, Zverev forehand. Forehand to forehand. Drop shot from Zverev. Hodar gets there, hits the volley. Incredible movement. It's a winner. Yeah, the drop shot from Zverev wasn't good enough. Was high. Gave time for JODAR to get there. And he saves it. Spain won 15 of the last 20 Roland Garros. Crazy. Domination. All right, Hodar serving at deuce under pressure. Goes out wide. Forehand comes back from Zverev. Forehand up the line. Goes long from Hodar. He needs to recalibrate the forehand quickly. It's been spraying error so far. Advantage Zverev. Zverev is looking relaxed. I'm pretty sure deep inside he's thinking, damn, with this draw, I have to win this championship and this Grand Slam. Hodar should play freely, nothing to lose. It's an achievement just making it to the quarterfinal of a Grand Slam. Buddy serve, backhand from Zverev, backhand court, Zverev backhand court, Hodar on the run with the backhand up the line, Zverev missed it. Big chance. Zverev's trying to change direction first, but not doing it as good as it should be, and saves the breakpoint deuce. Goes down the tee. No, he goes out wide. Is a fault. Second serve. Hodar. Wow, he went big for the second serve. Backhand. Forehand court. Zverev forehand court. forehand court. Zverev forehand court. Hodar's up the line. Zverev on the run with the backhand. Forehand court. Zverev on the run. Couldn't catch that. Playing very aggressive, Hodar. Advantage. Big serve down the tee comes back. Forehand court. Zverev's backhand court. Backhand court. Zverev backhand court. Hodar's backhand court. Zverev's backhand court. Catches the line. Slice from Hodar. Lands out. Zverev keeps hammering those backhands. And Hodar is playing incredibly great too. Playing very aggressive. Very confident. Saved 2 break points already. Deuce. One thing though I think he should do is mix up the serve. Don't give Zverev the same serve, which he's been doing constantly. Number 2, hold that first serve. It's been not great so far. A lot of second serves. And then mix it up variety. Drop shot Zverev. Drain his energy from the start. Keep him on the run. Backhand to backhand. Forehand from Zverev. Forehand comes back. Forehand down the line. Backhand court. Zverev with the backhand in the net. Advantage Hodar. Exactly Hodar. Switch it up. Don't keep giving him that backhand court because he's gonna hammer you. Have him run. Change directions early. Zverev will miss. I guarantee it. Not frequent, but at least he will get a couple of points. And then drop shot him. He's not gonna expect it now early in the match. Because that wide backhand comes back from Zverev. Forehand up the line. Zverev on the run with the forehand. Wow. What a forehand. It's in. It did catch the line, chair umpire. Stay in your seat. Nobody asked you to check it. Even Hodar looked at it and cleaned it with his shoes. It's deuce. That was an incredible forehand court winner from Zverev. Was that wide? Forehand. Forehand down the line. Zverev on the run. But misheaded. Advantage Hodar. Hodar is playing pretty confident. I mean, I'm pretty sure he feels the tension and the pressure playing a quarterfinal of a Grand Slam on center court, Philip Chartier, and against Zverev, supposedly the best clay court player remaining, top of the top, multiple time semifinalist, finalist, forehand to forehand, Zverev cross court, Hodar's forehand up the line, Zverev slice, lands in, Hodar's unleashes the forehand, Zverev's backhand, Hodar's unleashes the forehand. Zverev forehand. And it lands out. And what a missed opportunity for Zverev with the multiple break points. And what a big hold from Hodar. And that is one factor that will make a difference today. Mental strength. Hodar is mentally strong. Very. At 19. Doesn't give up. And it makes sense. He has nothing to lose. He's just going to go for it. Zverev, he has a lot to lose. So it's going to be a lot of tension on him, actually. Zverev's been passive with some of the shots here, just handling the ball to Hodar, waiting for him to miss the ball. No, go very aggressive. Go for it. Been passive and reactive, and that's what's costing him the match. He has the talent and skill, but he needs to be very aggressive, especially at moment like this. That was in his hands. To break early, that will question Hodar. That will insert doubts in his mind and shake his level. Now he's going to play even more confident. And there, a good return after a serve and the volley in the net from Zverev, love 15. Zverev is the one who's going to start doubting himself, likely. A let. Proof close, though, should favor Zverev, but doesn't bother Hodar. Goes down the tee is a fault, second serve. Second serve Zverev. Buddy serve comes back, backhand up the line, on the run, Hodar, forehand goes court. Forehand from Hodar, Zverev on the run with the forehand, Hodar not giving up, but the forehand goes long. 15-0. Thank you all for joining. Let me know who you're rooting for and what's your prediction and where you're watching from. Big serve down the tee, comes back. Zverev puts it easy with the volley. Nope, Hodar is not giving up on it. Wow, he ran to it, hits it on Zverev, and Zverev in the net, 15-30. Wow, Zverev, what a terrible drop shot. Landed high, and Hodar has time to run to it and hit a winner. Big serve down the tee, comes back, forehand goes court, Hodar with the lob, Zverev with the smash, Hodar's backhand up the line, Zverev cross court, Hodar is really fighting cross court, backhand, goes long from Zverev, 15-40, unbelievable. 2 breakpoint chances for Hodar. That's what we mentioned. Should have broken with the multiple breakpoints he had, but he felt too confident and didn't go for it. No, honey. This guy is gonna play the match of his life, Hodar. Not intimidated. Every point counts. Zverev now saving breakpoints. Goes out wide, forehand from Hodar, forehand from Zverev. Massive backhand from Hodar. Oh, missed it in the net. 30-40. That jump affected the trajectory of the ball. 30-40. Zverev goes out wide, backhand comes back, forehand goes court. Catches the line. Hodar up in the air. It does land in. Zverev with the forehand. And it's a winner. Incredible deuce. Saves both breakpoint. Great focus from Zverev here with the overhead shot. Played it very committed with discipline. There's that wide, hits an ace. Zverev forgot. I think he was about to walk to his seat, but he doesn't know what's deuce. Advantage. You still need one more point. Advantage Zverev did the same, saved 2 break point just like Hudar did in his first game. Great serving now. The set wide is a fault. Kick serve. He's asking the chair umpire to check. She said it's in, and it was in. And I replay it. Advantage Zverev. His serve is clicking in. Big serve down the tee comes back, and the forehand misfiring from Zverev hit it with the frame, and it's back to deuce. Udar is returning everything. And that's how you play. Even if you don't get the winner, you drain their energy, you enter doubt, you make them rethink their shots, rethink their play, and that in itself is winning. Doesn't need to be a winner point. It sends a message, especially if it's early on. Serves that wide is a fault. Second serve, Zverev. Zverev is really struggling. Second serve is probably going to be a big one. Probably going to go for the kick serve. Goes down the tee, kick serve, comes back, backhand to score it. Hodar on the run with the backhand. Zverev with the slice. Hodar's was about to pass him, and Zverev says, nope. Back at you, and it's a winner. That's a great touch at the net from Zverev. That's an aspect in his game that he has improved a lot. Advantage Zverev. A fault, second serve Zverev. Down the tee, and forehand misfires from Hodar, and Zverev always do this. Opponent should know he goes very big for the second serve. Sometimes he plays a first serve on the second in terms of the serve speed and the power, and he holds 1 game all. Excuse me. And the clay win leaders, we know who is the clay win leader in this season, and it's not Sinner, it's not Alcaraz, it's not Zverev, it's Hodar. Followed by Sinner, followed by Zverev, and then Luciano Derder who's out. Incredible serve from Hodar. Forehand to forehand, and Zverev with the lob goes out. 15 love. So Zverev his chance in the first set. If Hodar wins the first or the second, he's gonna try to refill the tank and run on adrenaline and hope and confidence. And if he loses the first 2 sets, he's gonna think that he's done. Physically, maybe he will still push, but it's gonna be a completely different story. So you gotta catch that hope early on. Serves down the tee in the net from Zverev. Stilly return, 30 love. Zverev shouldn't really be passive in the first 2 sets. Big serve down the tee comes back with the court open, and forehand winner 1-2. 40 love, Hodar. He's getting relaxed. Getting relaxed, Hodar. The first game was a lot of tension. Now he's playing his tennis comfortably. Serving great out wide in the net and holds to love. Yep. 2-1 Hodar hits in the opening set. Against Zverev. The word number 3 and the top seed remaining. Right, Zverev, great serving, 50 love. Great serve, but what a return from Hodar, and then it from Zverev, 15 all. Zverev so far is the fresher player, only lost one set in his last match against Dijon. Other than that, all straight sets, and has, I think, the lowest time spent on court, and then Koboli. Good serve out wide, comes back, backhand, and then it from Zverev. What a lousy return, but the return was deep and has no base when it landed on the line. 15-30. Udar is building another breakpoint chance. If he continues doing that, Zverev's will start collapsing pretty soon. Big serve down the tee, comes back, backhand goes court. Hudar's forehand in the net. Oh, what a missed opportunity for Hudar. Zverev was at the net. Would have been a nice passing shot. 30 all. Still, pressure point. Zverev is taking it easy, thinking, it's fine, let it go. I'm not gonna spend energy. He will be drained when if we get to third or even fourth. Don't think like that. Might be the opposite. He might be super inspired if he win a set or two out of here. He already is. Serves down the tee, comes back. Zverev's forehand goes court. Hudar up in the air, but it lands out. 40-30. Because Hodar is returning everything, including the first serves, the big first serve. So Zverev has to do a lot of work. Goes that wide. Backhand goes court. Winner. 1-2 from Zverev. Serving great, Zverev now. A big hold. 2-all. Hodar to serve. 2 games all. Goes down the tee. Big serve comes back from Zverev. Backhand goes court. Zverev's with the backhand. Backhand up the line. Zverev on the run. Forehand goes court. Forehand up the line. Zverev slice it. Lands in. Hodar's forehand. Zverev with the net. What a point from Hodar. Incredible. 15 love. Another great serving from Hodar. 30 love. And it's raining very heavily. Can hear it on the roof. Pretty heavy at the moment. Big, massive ace from Hodar. 40 love. Told you the conditions will favor Zverev, but he's not taking advantage of it. But it doesn't bother Hodar or affects his game. It just makes Zverev's game supposedly better, but he's not taking advantage. Hodar 1 point away from another hole to love. Serves out wide. Backhand. Forehand goes court. Zverev on the run. Misfiring the forehand out. And Hodar leading 3-2. All right, Zverev is ready to serve. Being 2-3 down in this opening set, nearly half an hour. Ready to serve. Goes for Buddy, but it was called out. Chair umpire is gonna check. It was out, so it's a second serve. Zverev to serve again. 2-3. Had multiple break points in the opening game against Hodar. So defended couple break point. Goes down the tee. Backhand from Hodar. Zverev's backhand was scored. Hodar's forehand was scored. Zverev on the run. Backhand was scored. Hodar's backhand. Zverev's up the line. Hodar's forehand. Zverev forehand up the line. Backhand was scored from Hodar. Zverev defending. Hodar with the volley, and it's a winner. Yep. Perfectly constructed point by Hodar. Love 15. Kept keeping Zverev under pressure. Zverev go with the serve out wide, comes back, forehand was scored, to backhand was scored, Zverev's backhand up the line, Hodar on the run with the forehand lands in, forehand was scored, Hodar's forehand was scored, Zverev on the run with the slice lands in. Forehand from Hodar, Zverev missed it. Wow, 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 Hodar is playing such a great tennis. Super committed to his shots. Zverev in trouble, love 30. Again. Zverev under pressure. Missing those big first serve. The fault second serve, Zverev. This is a huge chance for Hodar. At 2-3, breaking and holding after, this set might be over. Goes out wide, forehand, Zverev forehand up the line. Backhand from Hodar, backhand was scored. Hodar's on the run with the backhand, but it's in the net. Much better from Zverev, 15-30. Goes out wide, forehand was scored, and I think he missed it, Zverev. Yep, he did. The return came so quick back from Hodar, and it's wide, and 2 breakpoint chances for Hodar. Will Zverev be able to defend here? Hodar is playing very inspired and confident. Nothing will shake his confidence if he breaks now. Down the tee from Zverev, sliced. Came back from Hodar, but it's out. Alright, Zverev delivered when it mattered. Big serve down the tee, saves 1. 30-40. Still, another breakpoint chance for Hodar. Thank you for joining. How you guys doing? Enjoying the match so far? Zverev is not playing his best yet. Hodar is. Goes down the tee again. Forehand comes back. Zverev forehand to score. Hodar's backhand center court. Zverev forehand to score. Hodar on the run with the forehand with the topspin. Forehand, backhand. Zverev's backhand to score. It's passive. Zverev backhand to score. Passive. Zverev's backhand to score. Passive. Zverev backhand to score. Passive. Down the line from Hodar, Zverev forehand. Hodar's massive forehand up the line. Backhand from Zverev. Almost hit the net forehand. Zverev backhand was scored. Backhand up the line. Zverev slice hit. Hodar's massive forehand. And yes, it's a winner. But Zverev played a very massive point here. And Hodar deserves to break. And he does for 2 Hodar and serving. Hodar with another great point, big serve and bigger forehand. Winner. Zverev is just defending. 15 love Hodar. Hodar is about to hold and force Zverev to serve to stay in the first set, and it's not at 6-4 or tiebreak. Hodar could have been already serving for the set here. Big serve down the tee, comes back. That was a fault. Second serve. Goes for the kick serve, comes back. Forehand to score. Zverev backhand up the line. Hodar's forehand. Zverev forehand in the net. 30 love. Hodar in control. Zverev is shaking his head. Yeah. And it's not that Hodar is doing anything exceptional. He is playing great. Very, very good. But Zverev is playing terrible. Passive. A fault. Second serve, Hodar. There's that wide. Backhand. Backhand goes court. Backhand from Zverev. Hodar's backhand. Zverev backhand up the line. Forehand from Hodar. Backhand goes court. Backhand up the line. Zverev forehand goes court. Hodar seems fatigued, but he hit a massive forehand on the stretch. 40 love. Wow. Big serve down the tee. And sliced the drop shot. Thinking Zverev is not gonna run for it. Zverev is running for his life. He did run for it. He caught it and hit the volley back, and it's a winner. 40-15. And look how smart Hodar is. Knows at this moment Zverev is not gonna expect the drop shot. Zverev should have been the one doing it, but Hodar did what I mentioned at the start of the stream. That this is the perfect time for it. Goes out wide, comes back from Zverev, but it's in the net, and Hodar, big hold. 5-2 Hodar. One game away from taking the first set against the top seed. All right, Zverev serving to stay in the first set at 2-5 down. Big serve down the tee comes back. Backhand goes court. Backhand from Hodar goes long. 15 love. Zverev needs a quick hold here to put the pressure back on Hodar, and it's raining heavily. You can hear it in the roof. Goes big down the tee. Hodar, of course, return it. Forehand goes wide from Zverev. I think he's frustrated. He's misfiring. 15 all. Zverev is probably very, very frustrated. Not showing it, but his game is showing it. Hodar is returning deuce big serves constantly. That's bothering Zverev. That was his main weapon. But this one, a massive at wide kick serve. 30-15. Zverev needs to change something. Almost 120 something, 130 something serve. Big down the tee comes back again. Backhand. Backhand from Hodar, misfiring. 40-15. Zverev's playing more aggressive here. That's what he needed. Big serve down the tee again. And Zverev takes it early. Smashed it, and it's a winner. And quick, easy hold for Zverev. 5-3, and that's what he needed. All right, Zverev is fighting back here. Court position, I think, is perfect because Hodar is playing very aggressive, hard hitting, so Zverev is way behind the baseline now. Love 15. Goes out wide. Zverev with the backhand. Hodar's forehand up the line. Zverev's backhand lands in. Backhand high ball. Zverev with the high ball. Hodar's forehand. Zverev forehand to score. Lands in. Slice in the net. All right. That is the Zverev that we want to see. Love 30. This was great from Zverev. Where was that in the last few games? Playing with conviction, with determination, with strength, power. Kept Hodar on the run. Throw some high balls there to interrupt the base, and that's what he needed. So Hodar cannot hit those massive forehands with comfort. There's down the tee's a fault, because these at wide serves is going now. Down the tee again. Backhand from Zverev. Forehand for scored. Goes wide while serving for the set. Hodar, and it's love 40. Yep, because once Hodar saying Zverev's doing much better job returning that serve out wide that he used for most of the set, he changed it on the tee, trying to escape. Because it became predictable. Zverev is reading it well, returning it deeper. 3 breakpoint chances for Zverev. Down the tee, forehand comes back. Forehand goes court. Zverev, forehand down the line. Backhand goes court. Backhand goes court. Zverev, backhand. Backhand up the line. Hodar slice. Zverev, take it early, buddy. Cross court. Backhand in the net. Breaks to love. Wow. He is back. He breaks. 5-4. Lose game from Hodar when serving for the set. What a massive serve from Zverev with an angle. Big serve. $15 Another big serve, $30. All right, Zverev is saying, hold your horses, JODAR. I was just thinking. Don't surprise the sit yet. Good comeback from Zverev. Goes to the body, comes back, backhand Kuskort. JODAR on the run with the backhand in the net. Nice quick 1-2 from Zverev, 40-love. Now that will be mentally crushing for JODAR. Zverev needed to do that to take that hope away so quickly. Otherwise, gonna suffer in the second set. Big down the tee, comes back, forehand Kuskort. JODAR couldn't catch it. 1-2 again and hold to love, 5-all. Big serve out wide from JODAR and then it from Zverev. 50-love. Goes out wide again, comes back. See, now he's going back to what gave him the wins, going for the out wide kick serve. The game he was broken at, he tried the down the tee because he got afraid from Zverev return. Forehand to forehand, Zverev forehand up the line, backhand Kuskort. Zverev backhand up the line on the run. Forehand in the net from Zverev, 30-love. Second serve, backhand from Zverev. First court, backhand up the line. Oh no. Court wide open, but missed this Zverev, 40-love. This is Zverev slams to lose. 100% he should win it. If he doesn't, it's gonna be mentally crushing. It's a huge pressure. Especially now. The last, whatever, couple of years, yeah, he should win. He would almost won, this and that. You know, big three, and then Sinner, Alcaraz, other top players. But now, nope, it's only him. Great deep return from Zverev, landed on JODAR's feet, and JODAR hits it out, 40-15. Because logically, he should defeat any of the players remaining, but does he have the discipline and mental capacity to do so with all the pressure? There's that wide JODAR, backhand from Zverev, forehand up the line, Zverev backhand, JODAR's forehand, forehand from Zverev, backhand down the line, forehand Kuskort, hitting the ball so hard, down the line, on the run, JODAR in the net, 40-30, yep. Zverev now is playing extremely aggressive, hitting the ball with conviction and very, very hard. Kept JODAR on the run. Was passive, now no more Zverev, knowing that, no, I'm not going to win this by holding back. accelerating very much on the forehand, especially. JODAR from 40 love to 40-30. Just down the teaser forehand. JODAR's forehand in the net. What a miss. Deuce. Serves out wide, comes back. Forehand. Serve forehand pass. Cross court. Forehand. Serve backhand. Wow, 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 wow. That is his golden shot, Zverev. The backhand up the line, and it went like a rocket. JODAR could not even get near it. Advantage, break point, Zverev. He takes it. He will serve for the set. He had a couple of break points in the first game and then later, but he played them passively. Now, he's playing very aggressive, very proactive. JODAR under immense pressure. There's that wide is a fault. Second serve. JODAR is feeling the pressure. Big point for both. Down the tee, backhand from Zverev. Oh, what a miss. That second serve was a very good kick serve. Saves it, JODAR. Deuce. JODAR with a massive serve down the tee. Advantage. That will be a massive hold for JODAR here, because Zverev played great. Didn't do anything wrong, pretty much. JODAR upped his level. Was that wide is a fault? Second serve. I think he's going to go for the buddy kick serve, maybe. Likely. He does. Backhand from Zverev. Backhand from JODAR. Backhand cross court. JODAR's backhand cross court. Backhand cross court. JODAR's backhand up the line. Zverev forehand cross court. JODAR's forehand cross court. Forehand up the line. Cross court. Backhand cross court. JODAR on the run. Slice. Zverev. Drop shot. Terrible. 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 Temptive. And JODAR holds. 6-5. All right, the moment of truth for Zverev. Serving 5-6 in the opening set, coming back from 2-5 down. Big serve down that he comes back for a hand in the net. Love 15, big serve, but lousy return. Big serve down the T comes back. Zverev takes it early. Almost missed it, but it lands in 15 all. Because what Jodar is doing the best here is returning every serve. Sometimes turning it great, sometimes it's not, but it's good to keep Zverev under pressure with the serve. Massive down the T comes back, smash coming, and it's a winner. 1-2 from Zverev again, 30-15, and not letting down on the serve Zverev here. Going for it. Gotta be too big. So it lands short or out from Jodar. This big out wide hits an ace. 40-15. Now Zverev serving incredibly well. Big. As big as a fault second serve. If this goes to tie break and serve continues to serve like this, play with the same aggression and conviction, he's winning it. 1 point away from the tie break, chat. Goes big down the T, comes back from Jodar, backhand Kuskort. Jodar's backhand, Zverev backhand. No, it's a drop shot. Jodar runs for it. He made it! He made it! What a return! What a fine touch at the net from Jodar. 40-30. It was a good drop shot, but it was high, way high. Gave Jodar all the time he needed to get there. And Zverev didn't run for it. He thought it was gonna land in. He ran later. You're not gonna catch it. Because every time you hit drop shot, get ready for defending it. Start running. Always think they're gonna make it. If they didn't, good, you get the point. They did, you're ready to react. Gotta be always proactive, especially in big matches. Down the T is a fault, second serve. Especially if it's not a perfect drop shot. Even if it is. That's what Alcaraz is doing. On the T, forehand, zero forehand down the line. Really hard hit it. In the net from Jodar, and it's a tie break. Zverev got to rethink his drop shots. 6, I think, or 7. Maybe one of them only worked. They are starting the tie break. Down the T, forehand Kuskort. Backhand from Zverev. Forehand up the line. Zverev Kuskort. Slice, drop shot. Yep, smart. 1-0. Zverev got another ball. Big serve down the T. Massive. It's worth the delay. 1-1. Massive serve down the tee again. Zverev, I told you, if he continues serving like he did in the last game, he's winning the tiebreak. 2-1. Oh, JODAR again, big serve and drop shotting. Playing really with conviction. JODAR, keep drop shotting him. 2-2. Zverev got to start reading them. Is that wide? Forehand from Zverev. Forehand. Oh, misfiring. Serve was so great from JODAR. 3-2 Zverev. Zverev to serve. With the mini break in the tie break. Big serve out wide comes back. Forehand. Forehand to score. Zverev with the forehand in the net. Nope, nuts in the net in the crowd. JODAR is playing aggressive to get the mini break, knowing he must win this first set. He drained half of his tank here. Will be more mentally crushing for him. 3-3. Big serve down the tee from Zverev. 3-all. Sorry, 4-3. Massive serve. Big serve down the tee comes back. Forehand. Wow, misfiring from JODAR goes long. 5-3 Zverev got the mini break back. JODAR. Serve was incredibly great, but the return from Zverev came back with interest. He must win it this point, JODAR, otherwise it's over. Goes down the tee's a fault. Second serve. Uh-oh. Just don't double fault. Kick serve. Comes back from Zverev. Backhand. Zverev forehand. Backhand. Comes back. Zverev slice it. Lands in. Forehand up the line. Zverev slice it. Comes back. Drop shot. Zverev runs. Massive forehand. Read it well. Zverev here say, nope. You're not gonna keep drop shotting me. Hit it back. It's a winner. 6-3 Zverev. Zverev needs 1 point to win the set. Massive down the tee, comes back, and the smash. Forehand goes out, and Zverev takes it. What a missed opportunity for Hudar. What a massive comeback from Zverev. Great. I told you guys the way he was serving the last game. If he does that, he's winning the tiebreak, no doubt. All right, Zverev serving first in the second. Lit. They haven't watered the court. The line is brushed on a dry clay, and Zverev is not happy about it. Right to getting slipped. Kick serve comes back. Backhand center court. Forehand from JODAR. Backhand goes court. On the run, Zverev. Slice, drop shot. Zverev's not gonna run for it. Love 15. Zverev to serve. Massive down the tee, comes back, forehand. Backhand goes court. Zverev forehand goes court. Forehand goes court. Zverev forehand in the net. Love 30. All right. Zverev getting passive again. Down the tee is a fault. Second serve. Big chance for Hodar. Down the T comes back. Zverev backhand court lands in. Backhand from Hodar. Backhand up the line. Hodar on the run. Up in the air. Zverev's going to take it early, and he smashed it, and it's a winner. 15-30. That was risky. Zverev to serve. Massive serve down the tee. Goes out. 30 all. Big serve out wide. Comes back. Forehand up the line. Backhand. Smash. Winner. 40-30. The 1-2 from Zverev has been very successful. Serve +1. He's playing laser focused here, Zverev. Doesn't want to give Hodar hope. Just want to keep it going down. I want him to come back. 40-30 from Love 30. A fault. Second serve. Big serve. Backhand comes back. Forehand from Zverev. Massive. Up the line. Winner. 1-2 again. And Zverev hold. Big hold. 1-love in the second set. Wow. What a point from Hodar. Big serve, couple of big forehands, nice volley at the net, and Zverev in the net. 50-love. Like Hodar is not giving up. He hit more winners in the first set. Is that wide? Backhand from Zverev. Hodar's backhand scored. Oh, wow. Zverev missed it. 30-love. A swing miss by Zverev. A fault. Second serve, Hodar. Was a bad bounce, I think. The courts are dry. I think they didn't water them after the first set. Down the tee, backhand from Zverev. Hodar's backhand. Zverev forehand scored. On the run, Hodar. No way. On the stretch, making that massive forehand scored winner. Is not giving up yet. Hodar, 40-love. Massive, going for broke. Serve down the tee. Forehand and in the net from Zverev. All to love. 1-all. Zverev continues to serve great, but he doesn't want to get into that passive play again because JODAR is still fighting, still going for every point, still believing. From Love 15, 15 all Zverev. Massive down the T comes back. Backhand. Winner. +1 from Zverev, 30-15. Zverev. Out wide. Comes back. Forehand goes scored. Oh, overbladed Zverev. 30 all. Thank you all for joining. I hope you're enjoying the match. It's been pretty competitive. Great match so far. Did not disappoint. Neither of them. Both are playing great, really. Zverev at wide, great serve. Goes out from JODAR, 40-30, and Zverev has never looked back since been 2-5 down. Big serve down the tee, hits an ace. Zverev. JODAR is questioning it. Chair umpire came there to check. Chair umpire confirm is just out. Zverev is not happy with it, but he's like, okay, all right. No, not yet. Told him he just missed. He pointed to another mark. It did catch the line, Hawkeye. It's completely in. It showed it. And I think from what I noticed, it was in. Big serve to the buddy, comes back in the net. All right, didn't hurt him. 2-1. JODAR seems to be low on energy. Big serve, but then the returns, intensity, and precisions are dropping in the net. Love 15. There's that wide backhand from Zverev. Hodar's forehand. Zverev massive backhand to score. Hodar gets it. Forehand up the line on the run. Hodar sliced it. Zodar forehand up in the air. Out. Love 30. Yep. He seems running out of gas. Down the tee's a fault. Second serve. Hodar in a big trouble here. But the serve comes back. Backhand scored. Serve backhand scored. Hodar's backhand. Serve forehand. Backhand scored. Serve backhand scored. Hodar's backhand scored. Serve backhand scored. Hodar's backhand up the line. Guided it perfectly, and it does catch the line. 15-30. That was great. Down the tee. And another bad bounce ball. That Zverev misses. 30 all. Zverev knows if he crushes the second set, this match will be over quick, and Hodar probably will lose hope. At wide, forehand from Zverev. Forehand to score. Zverev on the run with the backhand. Hodar's forehand in the net. Yep, playing very deep and aggressive. Zverev lands himself a breakpoint chance. 30-40. 1 hour and a half match time. Dar, big trouble here. Does he have enough gas to keep fighting? Zverev is playing laser-focused tennis at the moment. There's that wide backhand from Zverev. Hodar's forehand to score. Zverev on the run. Forehand lands in. Oh no, it's just out. Saved it. Goes that wide. And hit the forehand. Up the line winner again. Hodar from love 30. And saving a break point to advantage. That will be a massive hold, and Zverev will be very upset. Down the tee forehand. Forehand in the net. Oh, missed it. Back to deuce. Down the tee, Zverev backhand. Hodar's backhand scored. Zverev backhand scored. Hodar on the run with the backhand. Zverev backhand up the line. Hodar's forehand. Nope, misfiring. Was wide. Advantage Zverev. A breakpoint chance again. JODAR, under immense pressure, goes for the kick serve, backhand, forehand Kuskort. Serve forehand down the line, backhand Kuskort. Backhand from ZVEREV, forehand Kuskort. Forehand down the line, JODAR is in the net. Wow, ZVEREV breaks, 3-1 leading, and on serve in the second set, and JODAR is running on adrenaline now. ZVEREV again with the 1-2. The serve +1, 50 love. ZVEREV may run quickly with this match now. It's roughly an hour, 30 minutes. He could finish it in 2 hours, 2.5 maybe, if he continues in the same pace. Goes down the tee is a fault, second serve. Because if he wins this set quickly, third set, JODAR is probably going to give up. Don't think he has enough energy. Especially against Clay Monster ZVEREV. Kick serve comes back. Backhand Kuskort. JODAR's backhand of the line. Forehand from ZVEREV in the net. 15 all. Serves down the tee is a lit. Goes down the tee. After the lit is a fault. Second serve ZVEREV. We know he goes big on most of his second serves. JODAR is looking greedy. Let's see. Staying way behind the baseline, anticipating it. ZVEREV goes out wide, comes back. ZVEREV forehand. Yep, it's a winner. 1. Serve +1 again. He went big indeed. Was 120 nearly. 30-15. Yeah, ZVEREV never backs down on the second serve. He goes for broke most of the time. Doesn't want to give them a chance for a return, a rally, and a chance. Down the tee comes back. ZVEREV backhand center court. Backhand hits the net court. Stares in. Forehand from ZVEREV. And JODAR trying to track it, but hits it out. 40-15. Another massive serve from ZVEREV. An easy hold. 4-1 leading in the second. The only way JODAR wins a set, I'm not going to say he wins the match, he won't. A set if ZVEREV level collapses or if he got overconfident, got into his head and started playing passive and saying, yeah, I'm winning it. He's barely playing, he's losing energy, he's barely moving, etc., which JODAR will still fight. That's the only situation. Other than that, it's going to be a quick straight sit win for Zverev. He continues in the same pace and not let down. Just keep pushing. Keep the aggression and the big serves. JODAR, first serve is a fault, second serve. It's a must hold, otherwise it's a third set. Zverev will hold after. Kick serve, forehand from Zverev, backhand from JODAR. Bad one, forehand Kuskort, sliced it. Zverev backhand Kuskort. Forehand, Zverev with this forehand winner. Yep, love 15. Yeah, JODAR seems like doesn't have enough energy. The forehands and the backhands dropped probably 5 to 10 points. Not as powerful as it was. A lot of short balls for Zverev. And the serve dropped about 3 miles to an hour. Down the tee, Zverev forehand lands in. Up in the air from JODAR, Zverev forehand in the net. Oh, almost got him, 15-0. Serve down the tee is a fault. Second serve. Kick serve, forehand from Zverev, backhand from JODAR. Backhand down the line, JODAR's forehand. Zverev forehand up the line, backhand from JODAR. Zverev backhand Kuskort. JODAR's backhand. Zverev backhand Kuskort. JODAR in the stretch, in the net. Yep. Zverev keeping him on the run. Run maybe 20 miles already. 15-30. If Zverev didn't miss the last point, it would have been love 40. But if doesn't work. Thank you for joining. Hope you're enjoying the match. And if you haven't done so, please hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate your support. Big serve down the tee, forehand from Zverev, backhand from JODAR. Zverev backhand center court, JODAR's forehand. Backhand up the line, on the run JODAR, forehand Kuskort, JODAR's forehand. Down the line, backhand from JODAR. Zverev with the drop shot, JODAR runs for it, hits it in. Zverev, wow. Okay, Zverev missed it, but he's saying that that volley was out. It is out. JODAR is arguing with the umpire, saying it is. Chair umpire saying it is out. She confirmed it. All right, 15-40. Two break point chances. Yep, he still gets the point, Zverev, even though he played the point. But maybe because he pointed out while hitting it. The Hawkeye showing it actually did catch the line. Two break point chances. First serve is a fault. Second serve, JODAR. Serves that wide. Backhand goes long from Zverev. Saves one. 30-40. Nice kick serve, couple of forehands. Hodar with the slice, lengths in. Zverev guides the forehand. Hodar slice, lengths in. Backhand down the line. Forehand from Hodar. Zverev forehand down the line. Hodar's backhand. Zverev with the drop shot. Hodar's run. Couldn't catch it. Incredible from Zverev. And he breaks 5-1. Zverev serving for the second. 5-1. It's an ace. 50 love. Down the tee. Backhand. Backhand from Hodar. Zverev backhand up the line. Hodar's on the run. Forehand in the net. 15 all. Massive down the tee comes back. Backhand was scored. Hodar couldn't catch that. +1 again from Zverev. 30-15. Serving for the second set. Big down the tee. Forehand comes back. Zverev sliced it. Goes out. What a return from Hodar. Went for broke and it landed in. 30 all. Oh man. Zverev with the big serve out wide was so great. Got the short ball, sliced the drop shot with the court wide open and very comfortable position, and it goes out. Stop drop shotting, please. You don't need to do that. Breakpoint chance for Hodar. Buddy serve, comes back, forehand down the line, backhand from Hodar, Zverev backhand. Hodar slice, drop shot, Zverev gets there, hits the volley, Hodar with the lob, Zverev missed the ball, and it's out. Deuce, he saves it. Zverev missed that smash. Luckily, if he touched it, Hodar would have gotten the point. Because it went out. No, he didn't touch it. Big serve down the tee. Advantage Zverev. Set point. Yeah, the overhead from Zverev, the last one, he did not touch the ball. He tried, even though he's 6'4" tall. That's nice from the lob from Hodar, but it landed out. It would have gave him the break point. What a massive serve out wide from Zverev. Hodar couldn't even get to it, and he takes the second set. 7-6, 6-1. Starts serving. Zverev's returning. Forehand to forehand, backhand. Zverev backhand to scored. Hodar's backhand. Backhand to scored. Hodar's backhand. Backhand up the line. Hodar's forehand. Misfiring. Love 15. Yeah. Zverev continues with the aggression, conviction, discipline, and kept Hodar on the run, side to side until he misses. Not rushing for the winner, Zverev. It's not rushing to change directions first. Doesn't need to. 2 sits up. Just keep the pressure. Down the T, Zverev's forehand. Hodar's forehand. Zverev goes scored. Forehand goes scored. Zverev down the line. Backhand goes scored. Zverev backhand. Hodar's backhand. Backhand up the line. Hodar on the stretch. Slice. Forehand goes scored. Stopped running. Hodar. Love 30. Completely overplayed. Hodar to serve. Love 30. The opening of the third. Goes out wide. Zverev with the forehand. Goes out. Great serve. 15-30. But the serve comes back. Backhand goes scored. Zverev forehand. Goes through the net cord. Forehand misfiring from Zverev. But Zverev stopped it. Said it was long, and the chair umpire confirmed it. Yep, it was out. Yep. Zverev looked at it, and I thought he mishit the ball with the frame, but it's not. He just hit it out and said the ball was out. He's right, because he would have lost the point. 15-40, 2 breakpoint chances at the start of the third, and that will kill the hope for Hodar. Kick serve comes back, forehand goes scored, winner saves 1. Hodar trying to protect the break point, forehand from Hodar, Zverev forehand goes scored, Hodar's forehand. Zverev, massive forehand, backhand in the net, yep. And Zverev easily breaks, 1 love in the third. Big serve down the tee from Zverev. 15 love. Zverev now is running with this match. Serve to serve, 15 all. Massive serve out wide, comes back, but it's out. 30-15. ZVEREV heading the serve, so big, massive. You can hear the racket, the sound. Serve to serve. Goes out wide, comes back, massive forehand to score it, and JODAR is just running. 40-15. Serve to serve to get the 2-love lead in the third set. Goes for the body serve, but it's a fault. Second serve. All these ZVEREVs trying to finish this in 2 hours, 2:30. It's about an hour, 52 minutes now match time. Gonna go big. On the second, he went big down the tee, and it goes out from JODAR, and easy hold, 2-love. JODAR's trying to serve and return, but he's gassed out. Most of the returns are in the net. Love 15 ZVEREV. Serves down the tee, ZVEREV forehand. JODAR's forehand to score it. ZVEREV forehand to score it. JODAR's forehand. ZVEREV forehand to score it. Backhand to score it. ZVEREV backhand to score it. JODAR's backhand. ZVEREV backhand to score it. Goes wide. 15-0. JODAR is still trying. Playing. Wow, ZVEREV. Wow. Wow. ZVEREV is playing very, very aggressive with confidence. That's what he always needs to do. Don't doubt yourself or your shots. You can hear the sound of the racket and the ball. 15-30. Big serve comes back. And luckily, ZVEREV missed it. 30-all. Down the tee comes back from ZVEREV. Lands out. Big, massive serve from JODAR. Channeling energy from the crowd to stay in it. 40-30. Serve down the T. Forehand comes back from Zverev. Forehand misfiring from JODAR, and it's deuce. What a deep return from Zverev. Another terrible drop shot from Zverev, been neutralized by JODAR. Advantage. Another massive deep forehand from Zverev. Back to deuce. Down the T. Zverev backhand. JODAR's backhand could score. Zverev backhand could score. JODAR's backhand. Zverev backhand could score. JODAR. Too much running. Backhand up the line. JODAR's. With the forehand. I think it was out. Umpire confirmed it. Advantage JODAR. Missed it. Zverev. JODAR to serve. Big serve out wide. Comes back. JODAR's with the volley. Zverev runs, but it's in the net. And big hold for JODAR. Gets on board in this set. 2-1. Zverev leads. After what? Drain the rest of the tank in this game. Zverev serving at 2-1 in the third set. Down the T's a fault, second serve. Zverev better not get passive here. Big serve, backhand comes back, but it's long, missed it, Hodar. He was making these in the first set, 15 love. Serve, big serve out wide, forehand up the line in the net from Hodar. The +1 again and keeping Hodar on the run, 30 love. Big serve comes back, Zverev forehand up the line, Hodar's with the passing shot, Zverev with the volley, Hodar's with the passing shot, and he makes it. Zverev got frozen at the net. 30-15, crowd are awakening. That was a nice, really deep volley that landed to Zverev's feet, was able to pick it up, but Hodar was ready for the passing shot. Still fighting. Zverev, big serve out wide, with the backhand up the line, winner again, the +1. Serve +1 from Zverev has been working very successfully. Does not want to give Hodar any chance to go into rallies or try to use his forehand. 40-15. And also, he wanted to save energy. Why not? Next match against Fonseca or Minchik in the semifinals will need every bit of energy. Down the T. Was out from Hodar, and easy hold for Zverev. 3-1. Dar, big serve down the T. Forehand, and the forehand in the net from Zverev. 15 love. Big serve, forehand from Zverev. Forehand Kuskort. Zverev with the forehand Kuskort. Hodar's forehand. Zverev backhand. Hodar with the slice. Drop shot. Nope, in the net. Was a desperate attempt. 15 all. All right, Hodar is ready to serve. Out wide, comes back, forehand Kuskort. Zverev gets it, but lands in the net. 30-15. Hodar is not giving up, not going away easily. And the crowd are really chanting and cheering now, Rafa. Giving him some energy, needed it. But the serve comes back, forehand Kuskort. Serve forehand. Forehand center court, serve forehand down the line. Backhand Kuskort, serve backhand center court. Backhand Kuskort. Serve backhand Kuskort. Backhand up the line, serve forehand Kuskort. Forehand from Rafa, serve forehand Kuskort. Forehand. Serve massive forehand out from Hodar. Heavy hitting from Zverev. 30 all. Hodar. 30 all. Down the T. Comes back from ZVEREV, but it's in the net. Big serve, 40-30. Fault, second serve. Serving at 1-3 down in the third set. 40-30. Kick serve, backhand from ZVEREV. Hodar's forehand. Forehand from ZVEREV. Hodar's forehand to scored. Serve backhand to scored. Hodar's backhand. Serve backhand to scored. Missed it. ZVEREV goes wide. Alright, ZVEREV is not playing with the same conviction. Again, he's getting a little passive. Doesn't want to burn too much energy. Hodar staying close. 3-2 ZVEREV. ZVEREV continues with the big serve. 30 love. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Big serve, forehand. Backhand from Hodar. Serve, forehand. Forehand was scored. Hodar's forehand. ZVEREV down the line. Hodar's fighting. Backhand. Backhand center court. Hodar's unleashes the forehand. ZVEREV forehand misfiring. 30-15. Still fighting. 40-15 Zverev. Massive serve, hits an ace, Zverev holds at ease. 4-2 leading in the third set. JODAR will be serving at 2-4 down. Second serve. Fifteen all. All right, 30 all. JODAR is fighting because once Zverev breaks here, he'll be serving for the match. Great effort by JODAR, nevertheless. Already 30, JODAR. Second serve, backhand from Zverev. Backhand up the line, goes out, deuce. JODAR is really struggling physically here. Serves that wide, forehand comes back, forehand from JODAR. And in the net from Zverev. Advantage JODAR. I admire his conviction. Great serve, couple of forehands, backhand down the line. Forehand goes out from Zverev, and a nice hold from JODAR. 4-3. Staying close. Zverev serving incredibly great here. 30 love. Seeing the clothesline. 30 loves Zverev. Goes big serve down the tee, comes back, and the forehand in the net. What a deep return from JODAR. 30-15. Zverev wants to be done quickly with this match. Massive serve down the tee, comes back, and the forehand missed from Zverev. 30 all. All right. Big serve, backhand to backhand. Zverev missed it again. Wow, a breakpoint chance for JODAR. To level things up. Okay. 30-40. Zverev says no with the big serve. Saves the break point. Goes big. And it's deuce. Zverev saying nope. No for the hope. Goes out wide, hits an ace. JODAR is questioning it, but it is 100% in. Yep, advantage Zverev. Big serves down the tee, massive forehand up the line. It's a winner. JODAR tried to run for it, but he has no energy left. Zverev holds 5-3. JODAR will serve to stay in the match. Love 15. Zverev misses the forehand. 15 all. Big serve from Hodar. The forehand misfiring. 15-30. Hodar, what a massive shot. Instead of match point, he turned it to 30 all. Still fighting, really. What a perfectly executed drop shot. Zverev could not run for that, neither expected it. Let alone this guy, gutsy, brave. A brave shot, which could have turned into a match point against him. Serves that wide forehand, Zverev forehand down the line, backhand Kuskort, Zverev backhand Kuskort. Backhand from Hodar, backhand up the line, Hodar on the run with the forehand, Zverev Kuskort, no, down the line, in the net from Hodar. Now it's a match point. 30-40. Match point Zverev. Serves down the tee, forehand from Zverev, forehand from Hodar, Zverev on the stretch with the forehand Kuskort, Hodar's forehand Kuskort, Zverev forehand from around the net, and what a match point! That is the Djokovic shot, the banana forehand from around the net, and it's a winner. And Zverev, 5th Roland Garros semifinal, well deserved in straight set, just like we predicted and expected. 7-6, 6-1, 6-3 Zverev within roughly, 2 hours something? Incredible. From the number 1 seed and the world number 3. Zverev reveals and comes on top. Thank you for joining and for supporting the channel. I will see you in the next live stream.